out. It's glued in.
This is
So
Priory
there's other
11.
things to consider.
Hopefully we get it
And
done.
then, you know, going down here to other things that need to happen. Yeah. So now, yeah, now you guys see a little bit more. Yes, and then, yes. Many times, yes. So I did each item. I Yeah, I did. Yeah. So when I look at a project like this, because of my experience with my Nick friends and everything else, I understand what needs to be moved and when. Yes, this is if you go back to the initial general tab on the file that you have. So go ahead and do that. Yes, the general tab. And that shows what the customer has laid out. I made some adjustments to it that was appropriate with Jason. He was okay with some of the movements I did. But that was the general schedule. And in order for us to understand all of the intricacies that go in to all of this, I created a micro schedule that encompasses each tool and each movement to understand how we would change people and move around in accordance with the customer specifications.
Come on, guys.
Yes, the schedule that small schedule does move, and that's what I hope my Nick friends really understand, because I know they are very smart.
Are you really doing it? Okay.
He wants a survey.
I don't have anything.
That's a survey.
Thank you.
are they flying out? So Saturday. Yeah, there's time.
We like fucking.
Only the strongest survive.
Seriously? Oh, that dude can see me, that's why. Jesus.
Ray can answer that.
Interesting tactic. Very interesting tactic. We're gonna just put that there. Jesus, can we get the animals that are running around?
Only
on,
the
guys.
strongest survive.
Just dying here. What a weird path. What a weird fucking path.
know what he's doing.
You guys are gonna sink yourselves on this one. Fixtures in place. Already past that. Of course, we go to Golden Week. Yep. Welcome to Golden Weeks.
I don't know what that means if you're talking to me.
No. Storage and shipping. Yeah, this one, and everybody in here is missing a Nick. There was also a safety consideration with this box. Okay, so the the serrated edges and stuff like that for the stainless steel and everything else. It was actually many years ago they moved away from this box, but I don't think they ever created a box that we have now that we have with the 320 that met the safety requirements that Nick was calling out in accordance with this 250 box. I've dealt with both of them. Okay. And there were that no, it was a safety consideration at Mother Nick. So somebody had cut their finger really bad on the serrated edges assembling this box. So over a little bit of time, they came up with the 320 box because we weren't doing 250s anymore. So they came up with that engineering for that, which I mean you can call it a Pelican case because that's basically what it is. It's a very nice box, very safe, no problem. But we never had one for the 250. So the 250, yeah, it's gonna have to be the old school, but there was a safety notification on that because of that situation. So or it's got to be pre-assembled at Nick, in accordance with safety recommendations and stuff as that, and then shipped out as a box. Well, I mean, well, okay, Mike. Yeah. Go ahead, Mike. You can use the word stand, and that so basically it's a cage that goes around the ACell column for shipping purposes. So yeah.
You're in a pull. And you pulled. Ugh. It's like awareness. Ellen. Trying to get y'all. Jeez Louise. Man, idiot.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
You bitch. Not sure why I died, but. Shh.
Yeah, that was sent out about 7 or 8 years ago. Somewhere around there, it was sent out by him, and then we stopped using that box for that specific reason because it was dangerous engineering, and then they went to the cleaner box, which that only happened when it
Come
went
on.
to the 320 ASO, which is actually 280K. But
Alright, you guys, this stuff you can't heal.
so that was an engineering change there to fix the overall issue, instead of an administrative change, which initially the administrative change was, yeah, a little bit of procedure, saying, wear proper gloves and things like that. But yeah, somebody at Nick was hurt pretty bad on that in accordance with the things that were sent out. So
Shh. Kitty, stop. Ugh.
to me personally, Greg, I would recommend that it's pre-assembled at Nick because it doesn't change the shipping weight. So pre pre-assembled there, the shipping weight doesn't change, and you ship it as a complete unit.
Come on.
That cage should come inside the box, just like the 320. Yeah, so the 320 box that you have, make the 250 look like that. So it goes, well, even if you're gonna do the steel
Oh,
cage
God. Got
around
caught.
or the steel box and pre-assembled, the 250 cages come in. We're gonna need at least two of those because the cage that goes around the ASO column, it has to go with the ASO column, the fixture that goes around it. So it's one box per ASO. Yes, yes. So those things go together. Yes, the lifting tool, which we already have, can be used for the 250 tool as well as the 320 tool, as long as the transformer is removed for the high voltage side for the if the floor is clear, we can use the same lifter. Yes, correct. Yes, yes. I do believe we have two. Yes, yes. We will need two for that. So when these things get packaged and shipped, it's individual. All right. So even when we're talking 320 keV, it has to be that cage that we're talking about right now that you see on the screen on the right, as well as the box. We have the lifter, so we don't need the lifter, but we need one of those for each tool. Now I think the 320 that the customer has, I think they have enough boxes, but I don't know how much they actually have unless they bring it from SCD. That would be correct because they want to save it for that, and I recommended that to them a long time ago and said you save it for each tool. I don't care where you put them, but you save it for each tool. You label it, and that's it.
And that, my friends,
Because sometimes
that
they
is
would want to do a
11
rebuild, whatever else.
Priory time.